Yeah, pretty eventful night. Another Hime's quest, personal best, a bunch of games opened, and now we're gonna just chill with whatever her story is. So, from what I understand, this is a game where you like review police footage of this woman, I don't know, being interrogated, I think, or something. I guess we have to slowly unravel what is happening to her through those clips, I guess. I'm actually not 100% sure what the premise is, but we'll slowly find out as we play and see if we vibe with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. Oh, it sounds like we're booting up like a computer right now. Oh, the letters are slowly disappearing. Ori, Rai, Y, Cornerstone DB344A partial. You're logged in as off guest. Logic database. Enter query to access archived footage. Search term murder, huh? I mean, it's already there. Alright, we got 4 clips. Let's take a look, I guess. User tags, blank.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder.
British?
What can I do to help?
Welsh, can you translate what she just said to me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's very understandable. Okay. Interesting. Wait, add to session? Why is there an add to session button? That is interesting.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Okay.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Interesting. I mean, this is... Okay, I'm not sure. I know Europe and US have different date formats. I'm assuming this is July 3rd and not March 7th. Because they usually do the proper way of date, month, year, which I think I agree with, but I'm just kind of used to month, day, a year anyway, because we say like March 3rd and not 3rd of March or whatever. But wait, when was this clip? Yeah, okay, then it has to be July then. It said it was months ago, February. Okay. This is also the 3rd.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now.
Oh.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
So, this is not only a professional actress for the game, this is a murderer who professionally acted out getting out of her murder. This is sus. She seems so extremely confident, as if, like, I don't know, it just gives me the energy that she actually did it. But okay, so what do I do now from here? Oh, interesting settings. Anti-glare filter? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, as much as this is cool and very, like, you know, aesthetic and stuff, I think I'll go without the glare and the CRT. Probably, just because, I don't know, that just hurts my eyes a little bit. Okay, and subtitles will keep, for sure. Query history. Okay, so we can query for different things, I guess, but, I mean, what's the harm in adding these all to my session? Might as well just keep them hanging around in case I need it. Alright, she did mention Simon, which I guess was her former husband. So let's search Simon. Oh man, we got a lot of 61 entries. Access limited to the first 5. Okay. June 18th.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay. Oh, I could also I could stamp this. Oh, okay, I see what this is for now. This is like Simon's, or about Simon Smith. I see. Okay. So what was this one again?
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay, there's not really much info there. This one was like image evidence of her from February. So did it save? Okay. All right, let's keep on looking, I guess.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. And border photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have. Okay. Simon's physical features plus photo. Or evidence is probably not the right word, but okay. It's the Rockington Arms, The Rock. It's run by a nice couple. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with. And the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks. I think I'm gonna skip on that one. Yes. There's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess. That kind of thing. Ah. He's a gamer! Sometimes. Also, something about Amstrad? I might want to look that up. Okay, last one. Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next? Okay, interesting. Okay, I was trying to like understand, like she was talking in like the sense that like it wasn't a murder. So this is more like he's missing at this point, and then once it hits July, it starts to become more like this actually might be a murder and not just a missing case. Okay, interesting. Simon Smith is missing. Okay, you know what? Let me read Southeast Constabulary. Yo, this clock. Where's Solitaire at? I want to play Solitaire. Alright, let me read this readme. I probably should have read this first. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work. The logic database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. Coming years, the computer will continue to be the most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. The database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. Okay, to retrieve a clip, type in a word like robbery into the search field. Click search and the database will return all clips in which the speaker uses that word. To narrow search, use multiple words like robbery supermarket. If you're working from a printed transcript, you can be even more precise. Use inverted commas to search for an exact match against the entire statement. Yes, I was there. To store a clip for later reference, click Add to Session. Also, if you wish to add additional tags of your own to help future searches, please click in the user tags box. Okay. For any further assistance, please contact your blah, blah, blah. Okay. Really read me. Hey, here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Info form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. Transfer videos off the original tapes in 1999.
And then the Y2K thing hit, and they got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged or the old archives were flooded in 97, but figured this would be enough. Okay, interesting. So we're looking at this post Y2K, post Hime's quest. In the Hime's quest lore, we are after we defeated Y2K. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Yo, the rubbish bin. Yeah, this is. If you can already tell that this is British from the voice, I mean, rubbish bin kind of gives it away. Wait, there's a game. Oh my god, it's like Othello or something. All right. I don't know how to play this, mind you. Oh, player two's turn, so they would do like this, and I would go like this, and I would go like this, and I would go like this, and then yeah. Anyway, that's kind of funny that that's there. Yo, hack.info. What does this say? Grocko hack? Oh, G hack. Mirror game. Cracker. Oh, does it say? Oh, Grace. Yeah, you're right. Grace hack. G hack. I see. Cracker. Cyber Ghost Supplier. The Legends. Stripper. You Never Seen Us. Packager Illusionist. One for the mums here. Classic 2-player strategy for lunchtime gaming. Enjoy. Yo, look at this ASCII art. Oh my god, it's a guy. Cracks with class. Oh man, incredible. DB checker. Oh, what the heck? 1 volume missing. Oh, is this like kind of saying like which clips I found? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. No, wait, but there's missing a clip though. Anyway, oh, because I didn't add it to my session, I guess. Oh, so maybe I have a limit of 100? Okay, what do I search for next? What about Amstrad? That's the only thing. Where do I even go from here? Games. Give me more gaming info. Oh. This is a lot later.
Mum and Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind. She didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear, she went mad. Get dressed this instant! So I ducked into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready. My mum was amazed.
Okay. Whoa, music's playing now. The heck? That is the game, right? Okay, I'm actually kind of confused. Funny story. Who's Hannah? Let's look up Hannah. 18 entries. Oh, there's one where she's freaking face planting on the table. Like, what is going on here? Oh, did we see this clip already? No, there's no tags.
My name is Hannah.
Oh, her name's Hannah.
N-N-A-H.
Oh.
It's a palindrome.
It is a
It
palindrome.
reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work from here though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Oh. Hannah Smith introduces herself. So wait, so I'm still confused. Brother or husband, Simon Smith? Alright, I guess we'll find out as we play. You're just like waiting. Oh, she's losing her mind. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she's losing her mind. hi. You took damn long. Okay, Hannah losing her mind. Also, disappointed she even mentioned Eve. I'm curious about Eve as well. Let's scrap Hannah now that I know that she's Hannah. Let's go Eve again. What's with Eve?
Well, my friend Eve.
Friend.
I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it.
Oh.
Really hate her sometimes.
Oh. Eve is her friend who she really hated in school because she was more popular with the boys. Okay.
Yes. We'd fight.
Oh no.
We fought on the beach once, and I held Eve's head underwater.
Oh. Murderous
There was
intense.
no one else around. It was at the far end of the beach, and I held her head under, and I kept
it under for a long time.
And for a moment, I just wanted to kill her
Oh shit.
and watch her drown. But that was it. It was just a moment.
That was it. Just
We made up after. It was a
yeah.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah, just tried to kill her. No big deal. We got over that. Yeah, this is fine. Just a minor, murder feeling. No biggie. Eve. Eve almost getting drowned by Hannah. Okay. Hey, Boswegasit, what's up, Tinner? Cleaning up the unvoted games. Another one eliminated. Going down the list. Yeah, Boswegasit, Concern Froge, Drown, indeed. Not many games left. I think we're down to 7. Yeah, 7 more that are votable. No, 6? 6 more. Oh man, you're almost done. All right. I even helped you last stream too. I beat a game and and then someone also gave me viewer's choice or streamer's choice. So I picked 2 games that had no votes just for you. One of them is actually the game that the same dev who made this game made afterwards, which just came out recently and got really good reviews. Immortality. And then I also voted on another one. I think it actually might have been Mario Strikers Charge, which I now own physically thanks to my package. Okay. All right, last thing about Eve here before she broke down there.
Yeah. When I was young.
Yeah, when I was young.
We ran away on my birthday.
Oh, ran away.
He was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth.
I've never tried to murder someone.
But I blamed everything on my friend Eve, so my parents let me off.
Oh. Okay. How do I want to describe this? Adventurous kids run away, get caught, blames it on Eve. Hey, Lamau. Poor Eve. Okay, alright, now we go fast forward to July. We still talking about Eve?
My mother called me Eve.
What? 6-second clip. Mom might have Like some sort of disease. Or she's Eve. Or this is Eve. And she's lying. Dun dun dun. Okay, I don't know. Damn, I wish I could see more. Can I like see next 5? I want to see the next 5. Can I say like Eve July to get only July results? What the hell, man? Yeah, I'm thinking she has like some sort of thing, like I don't know what exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was a way I can look past the next 5. There really is no way to do that. Okay, well, I guess we'll go with mom. Or did they say mum or did they say mom? Was it mum? It might have been mum. Okay,
Yeah, when I was at school, I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then. I didn't work a till or anything though, I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
Okay. I think that's what I understood from that. Work for family business. Shy.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers. That was Eric's generosity.
Eric.
We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us and the baby, if it came.
Whoa.
It was a nice change. Time to myself, living there for those months.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack out of that sentence alone. What the heck? So, wait. So, they moved out because they didn't have enough money, and they stayed with Eric, who I don't know who that is. And someone was expecting a baby? Her? Someone else? Eve? Okay, hold up. Lore dump in this one. Simon and Hannah, in quotes, couldn't afford their place, so moved in with Eric. Also, someone was expecting a baby. Okay, I'm very curious about that, but I'm gonna stick with this one and then we'll check.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff. Sad stuff. About when we lived there. About the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place.
Uh-oh.
I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags.
Bin bags?
Pulled them open, saw the body.
Ugh!
I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
What the hell is going on here? Okay, whoa. That was also huge. Yeah, 1 minute 13 lore dump there. Okay, so now I'm starting to think Simon was definitely No, I don't like it sounds like a husband to me. I mean, they're talking about having a baby. She referred to Simon's parents, so it's like not her own parents, so they're not related. He has a separate set of parents, so it's Simon's parents. And they went to the but then they said, so is Eric maybe Simon's father? Maybe? Okay. Huge reveal. Dead body in, was it the attic they said? In attic. Boxes moved and bin bag contained the dead body. Called the police after. Okay. Eric. More news on Eric. Who is this Eric? 14 entries.
He was wearing a shirt. A blue turtleneck shirt.
He wore a shirt.
He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric.
Boss.
He had his coat. A long grey duffel coat.
Okay, this is the missing report.
He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Wait, what did they say about? Did they just say Paddington Bear? I was talking over it. Wait, can you like fast forward or anything? Oh, you can. Oh, nice. Okay.
Jeans. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat.
Yeah, a long coat like Paddington Bear. I loved Paddington as a kid.
It's not in the house.
Okay, okay, Eric is Simon's boss. Describing what Simon wore before he went missing. Okay, so they moved in with Simon's boss. Okay.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left.
Oh.
On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day.
He left to get some
He
milk.
was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show.
Oh.
So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock. That's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since.
Ah.
He still wasn't back this morning.
There's a lead.
Isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Holy shit. Okay. Simon and Hannah argued, left and never came back, but did stop at the Rock, their local, I'm guessing that's like a pub? I think they talked about the Rock earlier. Okay. Keep on going with these three, I guess.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay. Simon's car situation.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Oh. Eric has a Visa card. No, not Eric. Simon has a Visa credit card. But Eric convinced him to get it. Okay, last one.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Oh my god. New lore! Eric's wife is Diane. Alright, okay, where do I go from here now? I mean, Diane, I guess. Exactly 5 entries. Okay, let's go.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Oh, so their family business, not her family business. Okay, Diane Lore, has 2 kids. Okay, I'm honestly not, I've never heard this word before. What is a glazier? A person whose profession is fitting glass. Oh, yeah, they did mention about the glass fitting. Okay, so that's what that is. Interesting. Okay. It's really not sure about that. Oh, why? Hold on a sec. There we go. Okay. Is a glazier installs class. Okay,
Yeah.
more
That's
evidence.
Simon's watch.
Oh,
It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
oh. Glasgow. That's in Scotland, right? Maybe has an alibi? She was in Glasgow. Also nice watch, Simon. At least we found that. Okay.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house.
It's like 2 weeks later now.
Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients.
Glasgow's Indian Scotland. Okay, thanks for the
Last
confirmation.
time Simon cooked something off Master Chef. He got the recipe off Ceefax. And I did my
Ceefax?
Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Okay. I was worried about the not knowing glazier thing. I didn't understand like 3 things in that clip. Fennel? Aromatic yellow flowered European plant of the parsley family. Okay. Then there's a bunch of references to like Ceefax. A BBC TV program, okay? I see. The world's first teletext information service. Wow, a really old BBC channel thing. Okay, and then what the heck was the other one was like a TV show actress reference thing, but okay. There's kind of a whole lot of nothing in that one, honestly. Has a feisty derby every 2-3 months when the season is ongoing. Derby? Like a rugby? Or what do you mean by derby? Oh, why should I have a guitar there? What the heck? I'm gonna play the Police a song. I call this I Miss Simon.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Okay, asking about Simon and Eric arguing? Probably not. Same team from same city facing each other. Oh, from Different team from same city facing each other. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I don't even know where to go from here. I have no idea. Okay, wait, when did they find the dead body? That was like this one, right? 27th? So like 9 days later. Because when she initially came in, it was just to report that he's missing. I'm gonna go dead. All right.
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me. I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed.
What the hell?
They'd been there for days. No one had noticed.
Everybody's dying.
Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage.
Oh god, okay, so she was pregnant.
My life.
Confirmed.
I was so happy to get married, and after that, it was just like, fuck.
Fuck indeed. Okay. That might be talking about Diane and Eric, maybe? Maybe Diane and Eric died in their sleep? Was not the flu. Also, she had Hannah had a miscarriage, so she was the pregnant one. Okay.
It's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby.
Oh.
That's how he will live on. Our baby.
Oh. Okay, wait. Excuse me? Okay, JK. Miscarriage was older baby. We still pregnant with Simon's. Okay. Yeah, what face? What face indeed? What is going on? Oh, she's a tat.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why.
Oh, now they're suspicious.
No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone.
Uh-oh.
Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for.
Your user tags. Gotta use them.
Really sad. Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs?
Uh-oh.
You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
Okay. No comment. Have to AFK for a bit, BRB. Alright, no worries, Raccoon Dog. Take it easy. See you in a bit. I don't even know if I even want to keep this video. This is kind of like random to me. I'm gonna just ignore this one.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Oh. 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 Simon cheated on Hannah? Say what? Okay. That's definitely relevant. Okay. Affair. Talk to us more about this affair.
An affair? Simon wasn't having an affair.
She doesn't know. I'm not even gonna add that one, but she didn't know. She didn't know, and then she knew. Here. Okay, let's see.
What did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
This is strange. It's like she sounds too reserved to be innocent. Well, it's hard to say. It's weird. I'm trying to like envision myself in this kind of situation, and it's like I don't know, like would being too emotional about the thing would that like be like, if you, I'm just trying to like think, if she was the murderer, right, and she was trying to cover it, would she want to show more emotion? Would she not want to show more emotion? What seems more sus? Because there's kind of an argument for both, right? Because if you don't feel passionate about it, like there's an argument that like, oh, like she doesn't care that he's dead. But then there's also the argument that like if you're too over dramatic, like you're playing it up and you're like trying to hide it that way, right? So it's like you can't really win either way. But yeah, Hannah swearing she didn't kill Simon due to an affair. Okay. So where do I go from here? I want clips like past July 1st, which I think I've gotten a few. I've gotten some here. What were these about? I didn't tag these.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
You see, she's like so calm. She's so calm. She didn't kill him. She swears. Very calm about it too. This one was the one about like, what was this one about? The dressed one? Where they got dressed quickly?
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please.
Oh.
You have no murder weapon.
Never mind.
You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other.
Yeah, this is the creepy clip.
Just that. Stories.
Yeah, it just like this just screams like she screams she's the murderer. Like it just sounds so evil behind everything. Like that's all this is. This is just stories. This is ridiculous. It's not me. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Okay, lawyer. You said lawyer. Okay, that's the last clip where she mentions a lawyer. Okay, oh, we got July 2nd, new date. I don't think I've seen a July 2nd clip. Okay, hold up. We got more lore. Oh, she said the fuck word again. Yeah, she's pissed.
Are you going to arrest me?
She's super pissed.
No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Basically flips the table and GTFOs. Lawyer OP. Okay.
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
Oh, you don't need a lawyer now. Oh, it's for understanding your rights.
Yes, No, lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
That smile! Dude, that evil smile though. Okay. Let's see. Arrest. Did she actually get arrested? Oh, this is the start of the July 3rd. It's a different room.
Is this where you take people when it's time to arrest them? Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
What? How can you arrest me when I don't even exist? Take that! What the fuck? You don't exist? Please elaborate.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
What does that mean? There's so much like slang. I can't tell if it's like British slang or if I'm just that uneducated. What's a cat flap? Oh, like the door that the cat pops out of. Is that really what that is? Okay. Then blonde wig. Okay, so they suspect that she killed him under a disguise. Did she disguise herself in a blonde wig to murder Simon? Murder. Okay.
Yeah. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig.
Oh!
Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers.
Oh, God.
Guys I'd met in clubs.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Parks and alleyways.
I
I was 17.
Oh!
I was being punished.
What the fuck is
It
this?
was Hannah who had betrayed us.
Who's... Okay, I'm so
I
confused.
stopped when one of the guys gave me an STD.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is so
When we
awful.
met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I found it hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm extremely confused after that clip now. I am so lost now. Okay, so now this kind of explains the other mother calling her Eve? Maybe? So I was under the impression she was Hannah. She literally introduced herself as Hannah, but maybe out of malice. She's never Hannah. But now in this clip, we know for sure she isn't Hannah because unless she's talking about herself in the third person, which is like, this just makes it even more confusing. So, God, I wish I could like just see this. I don't want to watch the video. I want to like read this again. Didn't they say it came with a script? I know like it's with a script so you can search for it, but like I wish I could just read the script again because I don't want to watch all that again. That was awful. So okay, I'm like trying to like piece together the timeline and it's just not like adding up right now. Because I mean, like, she's clearly not 17 anymore. So like this was she's referring to something from, you know, back in the school days. So back, I guess the situation is more confusing now. Oh yeah, this clip, it just kind of flipped everything on its head. Yeah. I don't think we missed too much from what I was looking at earlier until this clip. There's just a lot of like her wanting her lawyer and like freaking out at the cops or the station or whatever for it, even finding her suspicious to be the one involved in the murder. So they got someone on tape with a blonde wig, saying that it's her. And in this clip, she did confirm that she did wear a wig. So now it's like, okay, this is kind of her like, this is almost like a confession. This last date clip here, like this July 3rd is like seems like the breaking point of when we figure out what happened, I guess. But she admitted to wearing wigs to leave the attic so that nobody would notice that it's her. But then she also, I'm trying to like piece this together right now. So are they assuming, so wait, when they're saying the dead body in the attic, that was Simon? And they're saying that she killed Simon. No, but she was, okay, so her alibi was that she was in Glasgow. But it's like as if she had another person pretend to be her or something, whereas she was still in Portsmouth or wherever their city they are from, or wherever they're from, and they stayed there, but as a blonde wig person to disguise herself and use the other stunt double as like an alibi that didn't work out. Okay, I don't even, I feel like I have to rewatch this one more time, but like, I was like, can I 2x speed this?
There would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents.
Yeah, this is, I don't get this.
There's no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It's like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig.
Okay, wait, so, okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so she... Okay, I'm slowly... I have a theory. But I'm not sure, but I have a theory that, okay, so an affair happened, which is bad. Screw you, Simon, if this is true. Simon had an affair with whoever this is, because now we don't know who this is. Maybe she's Eve. Let's just say she's Eve now, but she's Mystery Woman X now at this point. I'm assuming Hannah is this new person in his life, new person that he's cheating with, whatever. And they move in instead of her, but she somehow snuck in and stayed in the attic and used the wig as just in case she gets caught from sneaking out. So my theory now is she was waiting in the attic, hiding, waiting for, I guess, someone to come upstairs to get revenge, and then murdered, and ended up being Simon, and then she put Simon in the bag, and then she like she reported it as like a, oh hey, I found him in the attic, but she actually killed him kind of thing, I think is what's going on here. She's framing it on someone in their house, I guess. And all the previous meetings, the previous interrogations is her pretending to be like someone else. her pretending to be Hannah, which is the other girl in question, the other woman that he cheated with, I guess. But I guess then but how would she get away with that? Did she like steal her identity and they look similar, or like did they just never ask for her ID? There's no shot, right? There's no way, unless they're just that incompetent. Yeah, this was a big, okay, very important clip. Okay. Woman is not Hannah. She is mystery woman, or maybe she is Eve. Probably murdered Simon in the attic she was hiding in. And because she killed her, or him, but still wanted a kid, she whored herself. I mean, that's literally, I don't want to be offensive, but like, she literally, like, she had intercourse with any guy who moved outside at age 17. Ew. She also got an STD from all that, and then that's when she stopped. But I'm so confused because that's age 17, but then this is like, there's no way. Is she 17 here? There's no way, right? There's no way. I mean, I guess it could be, but she doesn't look 17 to me. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna add that. Jeez, that was a brutal clip. Okay. Oh, twin sisters. Oh, that's an interesting theory. That could explain the whole mother being confused about her kind of thing. And that could be a convenient way for her to like have a stunt double, right? But that doesn't really make sense with, yeah, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think you might be onto something there though.
Got a small bed set. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
Yeah, she keeps on repeating that in this one. She doesn't exist. It's like she got ghosted out of everything in her life or something. Okay, I'm gonna search twin. This seems like a very promising theory. Oh shit. 4 results. Alright, I think you got it.
Twins? Really?
Oh, dude.
Are you really asking me that question?
Nervous laughter intensifies. Twins confirmed. Raccoon dog MVP. Okay.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, this is evil nervous laughter.
Twins.
Okay.
Florence took me home with her.
Florence.
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait, can I watch that one more time?
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up.
Ooh. mother didn't want whoever this woman is. Florence took the twins in to maybe unwanted pregnancy. I don't know. Okay, and then last one.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic.
Oh shit.
Pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
Okay, hold on. I need to look something up for a sec. Okay, 1997. I was curious about that. The whole Princess Diana thing. When was that? Okay, so it's 3 years after this. Okay, so she's still alive in this footage. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. More lore. Wait, what was it? Did she say her name?
There were always princes and princesses.
I don't think she ever said her
They
name.
were the special people, more important than the other. Twins. We were the. We had a poster of Princess. Had a pride of place, and underneath we.
Yeah, just her. Okay, her twin got engaged, then divorced. They were very close. Like princesses. Okay. Okay, Florence? More lore on Florence, please? Oh man, they never mentioned Florence until this final day. Okay, this is probably the intro to Florence then.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah.
Oh.
The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
What the frick? Oh, what's going on? The heck? What was that siren? I alt-tabbed and I got sirens. I'm also not 100% what the term is with midwife. I think I have an idea, but yeah, a person trained to assist women. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure on that one. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we know, okay, Hannah equals twin sister. Florence equals dad? Also, mother was told this woman died, but didn't. Okay.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it.
Oh, her.
She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing.
Oh, Florence is the
I
midwife.
wasn't any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road.
What the hell?
Reflection in the mirror. She was me.
This is so wild. Okay, so on. Can I go back to the other? What's this music? Equals midwife. Okay, and then Which one's the one I just watched? This one?
Florence raised me in her.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Okay, so she was raised by Florence, midwife, across the street from her mother and twin sister. What the fuck? Okay.
Florence was a warm, kind person. But she was broken, I guess.
Oh.
When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it.
Oh.
All the papers, letters.
Uh-oh. More lore.
Her story wasn't there.
Her story! Title drop!
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war.
Okay.
And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again.
Hmm.
Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s. But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You know, you married for life and she felt she could never marry again. I guess it was harder, a war widow. One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Okay. Alright, last clip on Florence, and then we have to see from there.
It was just me and her. Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it, and were going to try when he came back. Florence's family had a history of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl. It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember, that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread, maybe I misunderstood. Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Okay. That confirms a bit more about Eve. Hold on, one more time, the beginning of that?
No. It was just me and her.
Just me and her.
Eve was the name they were going to call their first child. They talked about it.
Oh, okay. That provides context for the other clip now. Eve is what Florence would have named their firstborn girl. So the other clip from like a forever ago, I don't remember which one it was now, is one of these early clips. Probably this one. Oh, yeah, this one?
Mum and Dad never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind. She didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games.
Oh, because she snuck. Okay.
Our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear. She went mad. Get dressed this instant. So I dumped into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready. My mum was amazed.
Okay, now that clip makes 100% more sense. Okay. This makes way more sense. So, okay. We'll say Eve. We're gonna call her Eve. She's basically Eve, but that's probably not her real name, but, you know, given name from midwife. Eve snuck into, her real mother's house to hang with her twin sister, Hannah. Funny story about how Mom caught her and thought she was Hannah. Okay. Can I add this back to like the ending? Does it like go here now? Oh no, it stays over there. Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't know where to go from here now. It's like I feel like I got a lot more lore. I'm still just confused about the whole like affair and like what she did to kill Simon, assuming it's her. So I'm trying to like drill down on how do I go about that? So at this point, so even when she was like this young, she was sneaking out in the blonde wig. But obviously when she was in the attic, she wasn't wearing a wig, because then the mother would have realized right away, I would think. She'd be like, what are you doing wearing a wig? That's not your hair. So I guess she just had that somewhere else or hid it or whatever, and then she only wore it when she snuck out. Okay, how about motive. What? No, nothing for motive? I thought maybe that would like lead me to like why she'd kill Simon. Intent? Intend? Shit. Okay. More about Eric's family? Yeah, I'm actually kind of confused about Eric. I don't even know. I still don't. So Eric is Simon's like coworker slash no, their boss. Eric is Simon's boss, and Diane is his wife, and they moved in at some point with them. How about like how did she meet Simon? That I want to know that. But I don't know if she would ever talk about that. Meet Simon. Oh, from the last clip, the last day. I already had this very important clip. Oh yeah, this was the big reveal clip. Okay, yeah. More about Eric's family. Florence. Confess. Oh, new clip, but that's from 2 days before.
Okay, you got me.
Oh.
I'll confess. We were there.
Oh shit.
It was a dirty weekend. Simon was going to expense it, pretend it was a business trip. I used a made-up name. We stayed at the hotel, had room service, didn't leave the room, had a great view of the river, and you could hear the church bells. Like you said, it was very romantic.
They had a dirty weekend. We were there. We were where? Is this pre them figuring out the twin? This is like around that time, isn't it? Confesses she was there? Glasgow? No, she was using Glasgow as like a alibi, but I don't think this is what she's talking about. Well, maybe? I don't, like she's saying she didn't kill Simon because she was in Glasgow, but now she's saying she was there, but like there as in like she was, you know, in whatever city they live in, or like there as in, I don't know. I don't know. Like, she was with Simon. I'm so confused. What if I type Glasgow? Maybe that's a good thing to just search. There with Simon on a romantic, dirty weekend at a hotel. Okay, let's search Glasgow. Let's get some more Scotland lore. Holy shit, 10 entries? The fuck? That's a lot of this is like her like swearing that it couldn't be her because she's in Glasgow, but there's 5 clips about Glasgow.
So I got in the car and I drove. And just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay.
Yes. I got to Glasgow. I was.
Why is her hair tied up all of a sudden?
So I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry. Tried calling someone from the payphone and then headed back.
all the like they just threw in every British slang in that one. Rubbish, petrol. Okay. I don't know. Like, these clips are kind of whatever to me.
No, I don't think so.
They're important, probably,
Glasgow
but.
was deserted that early in the morning.
Oh, what was that in response to?
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted.
Yeah, you already said this.
The streets were empty. I was driving badly.
Oh shit.
And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me.
What the fuck?
And I told him I was pregnant. He made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
This sounds like she like killed Simon and then drove away in like a panic. But I don't know if that's really what happened here. Because that wouldn't make sense. If she's claiming she was in Glasgow during the murder or whatever, then that wouldn't check out. But unless she's like, again, like this like at this point, but in June, she was like pretending she was Hannah. So like maybe that is what the actual Hannah did, and so that was like their, you know, proof. But then no driver's license because Eve, or whoever this is, stole her license to pretend that she is Hannah in this interrogation at the start. That's kind of a theory I'm having here. That would be weird, but like it would work though because they're twins. I mean, she would look like her. But then at some point down the line, they figured out that she is not Hannah. She's lying. Okay, I'm gonna actually search license. Oh, okay, this is maybe the big reveal about the license.
Well, I remember the ticket, of course. I paid it without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off.
Ticket.
And they put points on the license.
Oh. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Bum 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 bum. You know what? I'm gonna write bin bag. Give me more lore on the death here. Nope, that is it. And oh, it's on that date. Yeah, that's on the 27th. Lied. This was... Oh, this is my tag. Oh yeah, okay, this is the clip I was talking about with the mother being confused.
My mother called me Eve.
That clip is so weird because this is like, now I have so much more context and I still don't understand this. Oh, this is just a further addendum to the imaginary friend thing that she was talking about, I guess. Hiding. Fuck. Hid. Oh, what's this? New clip.
She recognized me from the window.
Oh!
She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
Okay. Okay, we got a bit more lore on like how this, okay. So Hannah noticed Eve in window. That's how they met / found out about her existence. I see. Okay. I don't know where to go from here now. This is where I'm like extremely confused. Like I have so much info, but I just don't know what's the end goal here. See, I don't want to quit. What happens if I quit now? Cancel? There's also a log out thing here. Is this just gonna close the game if I do this? Okay, I see. There's nothing really... I don't understand this DB checker thing either. One volume missing. Is this supposed to be a hint? It's like a hint, like, hey, you probably want the clip right here for more lore. Is there really that many clips I haven't seen yet? That's crazy if there's that many. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Holy shit. It's like almost 100, 200, like, it's like 250-ish clips or something. Maybe a bit less than that. What's this? Oh, this is my query history. Look at all the shit I'm searching for. Murder. That was the thing at the start. It was just murder. They just put that there to give you like a start of what to like look at. But I already looked at all those. That's like these 4 over here. What if we just start naming murder weapons? Knife. I think one of the clips you mentioned a knife. Oh! Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Well. She has a knife.
Why is it echoing?
She's been cooking.
The fuck?
I guess. She's been cooking him his favorite meal.
Why is it doing that?
She's his wife.
The hell? Glitch? I think I might have glitched the game. I have to reboot the game.
Well.
Okay, no, we're good now. Okay.
She has a knife. She's been cooking.
She's been cooking, huh?
She's been cooking him his favorite meal.
Yeah, in the same room, in the attic.
She's his wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die. It's kind of a sad story, so I'm not sure how it ends.
What the hell? Okay, so this is like... That's like a evidence, like a proof photo of like probably her in a blonde wig holding a knife killing Simon in his sleep. But why would he be in the attic? Oh, maybe... Oh, no. he didn't. Maybe she didn't kill her in the attic, or didn't kill him in the attic. She killed her in his sleep and then moved him to the attic. Okay, this is kind of a big clip. Evidence of probably Eve in blonde wig, holding knife to Simon's sleeping body. That's definitely an important one. Okay, what's this? This confession?
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself.
Oh God.
I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way.
Oh God.
Cut it with a bread knife, something like that.
Jeez.
My reflection would always leave her house and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. Oh, TV was magical, but it was only on when it wanted to be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
Dang. Okay, so she had a really fricked up life, so... Agent 222 tonight. Yo, what's up, mini sub? Yeah, I'm on the case. And all I have to work with is this clip database, and I have to search and get lucky I find new clips. I feel I've only seen like maybe a third of the clips, maybe even less than that, maybe a quarter of the clips. And I'm unraveling her story, but I'm still not quite getting a lot of it. Okay. Eve wanted to look like Hannah, her reflection, and like live through her adventures because mother didn't let her, or I should say midwife Florence. Yeah, very strict mother. Okay, you know what? Tell me more about this reflection. Oh my God. Oh, there's another one after this. Oh God, okay.
Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I'm gonna save that one, but it's interesting. Silver leaf. Interesting. Okay. I guess that's like the material of the mirror. I've been looking for a bit. Is it only clips from her? Yeah. So I guess just the basic premise of this game is it's just a bunch of clips of interrogation of her story, right? And we're kind of slowly unraveling the story of like what's going on. Like initially she comes in and reports presumably her husband or who she was a partner with as missing. They got in a fight, he left and he never came back. That was her initial report. Weeks pass by and they're slowly trying to figure out what happened, and it's starting to slowly turn back on Hannah. She introduces herself as Hannah, but then it gets revealed slowly later on when it gets closer to July. They turn it back on her. It's like, you're not Hannah, and we think you murdered Simon. And then she confesses she's not Hannah. Hannah's her twin sister. She was raised as Eve, who, you know, she got separated from her real mother somehow. They played it off as her being dead or something. And then, yeah, now it's just trying to figure out presumably why she killed Simon, assuming that she probably did. It's very likely at this point. And there's just a lot of clips in this database, and you have to kind of like search for keywords to find these clips and learn more, because you have no way to, you can't just like scroll through all clips. You have to actually like use your deduction to like find new clips to get more info. So now I'm like storing the important stuff here that I think is interesting, and you can also put like not here, but like You could put tags so you could like filter it easier. Like, oh yeah, she was talking about this in this one, talking about this here. But yeah, so it's just all clips from her, and it seems like July 3rd is like the, yeah, it's you, we got you, we're gonna arrest you now. She's like very defensive here, but also kind of confessing a lot of things too. And she keeps on asking about her lawyer and all that stuff. So like, here's where shit like hits the fan. So I'm trying to find like the clip that's after like this July 3rd thing. Like what happened? But yeah, I think I just need to find more info to get there.
Yes. The first time we saw each other, it was strange. We both realised at the same moment.
Oh, this is more lore on how they figured out that they're sisters.
Before, but there was this instant when we first realised it wasn't a reflection. The reflection was staring back. I think I was 5.
5?
It was my birthday.
Okay.
My reflection was wearing a party hat and waving. I knew what party hats were from books. And it suddenly occurred to me, today must be my birthday.
Yeah.
I waved back and we just spent ages.
That's crazy. So she didn't even get to experience birthdays at a young age? Oh my god, that's so awful. Now, I mean, mind you, as an adult, most adults, I won't speak for everyone, but people don't want to draw attention to their birthdays anymore. It's not as special as when you were kids, but, I mean, that's kind of messed up. Okay. When it clicked that she realized she's a twin. Okay. Alright, there's one more on reflection here, but there's a 6th one, which I hate this too. I wish it would just let me see all of them, but anyway. There's another one here about reflection.
I wanted to see my reflection. I thought that if I touched her, something would happen.
The world would explode.
We would become one.
What the frick?
Girl.
We're gonna fusion dance.
The fairy tale was over, the witch was dead, and I'd be restored to my rightful place.
Okay, she's crazy, but like, can you blame her for how she got raised to this point? The witch? Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of like, she's envisioning herself as, oh yeah, maybe the midwife is like seen as the witch. Yeah. I don't even want to tag this one, but it is an interesting clip though. Whatever. I'm curious if we search witch again. Oh my god, actually 2 other ones. What the frick?
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower.
Oh shit.
She gets pregnant by the prince. And Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind. But she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
Okay. That is the story of Rapunzel, yes. Interesting.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors, and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
I see. Okay. Fuck. I want more clips after this, man. Tale as old as time.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just Reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
That's an interesting question. Okay.
And the glaziers.
That's wait. Pause for a sec. Can I pause this? Okay. That question about asking if there's color pictures is her like being nervous that like, oh no, if they see this, they're gonna see it's like a blonde wig. No, but you'd be able to tell without the color though. There's that's like a definitely like a nervous like uh-oh, if they find this in color, they're gonna find a detail that's gonna like reveal everything.
And the glaziers. I worked there some weekends, and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity.
Oh, back to Eric.
He was good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. You know? Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
The Prince Simon. Whoops. Okay, so that's kind of a story of how they first met. I was trying to find that initially. Actually, that's kind of interesting. But no, he ended up working with them to help out. But I want more lore before that. How did they meet in the first place? Anyway, love at first sight. Simon looks like fairy tale prince. I want before this.
Simon never cheated on me.
Yes, he did.
And I was devoted to him.
No. He's a bad man.
Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. You do what you can.
What if he cheated on her twin sister, but like accidentally? Is that unreasonable? Like, what if like somehow he thought that Hannah was actually Eve? Like, but like, I don't know how that situation would occur, but like, I mean, that's definitely like a potential thing that can happen, I guess. But like, I don't know why she would go to the point of, I don't know. I'm throwing that out there because that could be related.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Are we sure these clips are all Eve? That is also scary if like some of these is actually Hannah. Like actually, like maybe the first ones are actually Hannah. That would be nuts. That's a good point. I don't know, dude. What the fuck? Wait, how about identity? Okay, hold on. Oh, more photos.
Okay.
Being chased.
She's being chased.
What?
They're trying to catch her because she did something bad. I guess she broke the rules. Or maybe they think she did something bad. Maybe it wasn't her fault. She looks scared, not guilty. Maybe it was mistaken identity. Did they catch her there? I don't know.
Like, I don't know, the way she's like like it just I get that feeling that she's looking at the photo, she's like, oh shit, that's me. But I have to pretend that it's not me. So I have to like make up a story. She's probably scared. Yeah, like that's why it feels like it has to. I don't know, man. Good question. Okay. I'm actually gonna pause for a sec. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and also refill my water, maybe. Maybe just like sit on all these clips I found for a couple minutes. And I'll be back really quickly. Just give me a couple minutes. So yeah, be right back.
Good man.
Oh, dude. Maybe? Oh! Let's go! Let's go, dude! Let's fucking go! Gaming! It does work! I'm so glad it's coded that way. I am so glad it is coded that way that it lets any two rings. Oh, it's okay. Tails, I think you're in the way. Eventually I'll get there, okay. Who needs a hand? I'll finish that thought in a minute. Pingu's back! Wait, what is he doing here? Oh my god. Oh, because I can do this. No! Please. Okay, oh my god, I can't believe I won all three. That's insane. Ow! I laughed so hard at her just. I was not expecting that. Oh yeah? Oh, he's pointing. The Tails just died in the background. What are you doing, Tails? Oh no! I can't believe he's dead. Okay. Oh, I don't want Mario doing that. He's very cool when he does that. Oh, I need. The Shy Guy! This is why! This is why, dude! He was watching me the whole time! He's like, when you get back to this pole, I'ma kill you for killing all my friends. Na, 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 na. I'm losing my mind. Na, na, na. Focus now. Oh god. Oh!
I would say Gary.
Okay, so just ignore Shmup guy.
Yeah. He's a schmuck.
God damn it.
Sorry. Oh my god. I need to stop distracting me.
Oh my god, that was no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I have to blind guess where the coins are gonna be. Rings. Oh, okay, I got some. Okay. Oh my god. What the f- I was holding a direction and then the camera made me fly off. Oh, what? Passing gas and he had the most ridiculous pose and face. items. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, I got a random guy. Oh no, it's man! There he is! Oh god! This is the scariest thing I've seen all month! He's also not looking at me! What if he attacks and he's turned his face and it's just like the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life? He's just standing there menacingly. No, a battle. Not man. Oh no. Another man! Oh no! It's over. 2 men? It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining. Oh my god, this is so great. Holy shit, there's claws everywhere. Dude, I'm telling you, men? Or man? Mans are dangerous, man. Look at this. My man's been clawing all over the place. I can't with this man's, man. Friggin' man!
Skate man. Choo.
Sorry about that. My bad. My bad. No, it was me. Sorry. I just switched scenes and I forgot to unmute like a dummy. Sorry, I'm like really tired today. Okay, so sorry, just recap all the things I said while I was muted. So while I was pondering in the bathroom, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I must be on the right track, but like I don't understand, how do I win? How do I beat this game? So I did look that up, but that's all I looked up. I didn't look up like the in-between parts to get there, but I just want to get like an idea of what the end goal is. And I think I'm close in that, like obviously you need to try to figure out what happened. And this database checker over here, I was kind of right in what this means. So like obviously green is like I've seen the clip, red is I haven't seen the clip, but yellow, what I didn't understand about yellow was that yellow is it's the last clip you watch. So now if I refresh this clip here, about, you can't arrest me when I don't even exist, is the second last clip of the whole thing. So I've seen the very last 2 clips of this whole database. So there's nothing more. So spoiler alert, there is no July 4th. There's no past thing. This is the end. So now there's another one after this one. So I was right about it being midnight. This one here.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
Stories. Timer. Oh, yeah. Sorry. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, that was the last clip. That's all this all is. It's just stories, man. You got nothing. I'm gonna get my lawyer and we're good here. So I've seen the ending and I don't know what is required to like beat the game, but there are certain clips I still need to find to like make the game consider my playthrough is done. Because there is like an ending. I did see that. I didn't see what it is, but I do know that there's like a way to know that, okay, you are gonna be done once this happens. So I need to find a bit more, and clearly there's still so many clips I haven't seen yet. Like I've seen a good chunk, especially like I saw so many in a row here, which was a lot of like this last one here, this last day. That's a lot of what this like last 3-4 rows are, is this final like confession slash kind of not confession day. Just a lot of big info dumping here about her whole, you know, history as a being brought up as a kid, not even with her real mother and all that stuff. So okay, so I guess we just have to keep on searching for like random specific things to the point where the game says like, okay, I think you've seen enough evidence that you should know what happened here. So we're gonna keep this database checker here. And this one volume missing, I wonder if this means I literally just need to find one more clip for the game to treat this as done. Like it honestly might just be like the last clip before these two maybe or something. So let's see, let me think about how do we get to this point. So wait, what was the second to last one again? Can I click this to see the clip? Oh, that would have been nice. Midnight, this one.
Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
Yeah, this. What would come up before that? Impossible. It's impossible. Fuck. What's the guitar all about? Yeah, at one point she just had a guitar. Maybe I should search guitar. That was really weird. She just kind of had it in one clip. Here she was just asked about if Simon and his boss were arguing, and she didn't think so. Guitar. It's a good point. She's actually gonna play. Oh god, okay.
No, Simon didn't play guitar.
Oh, Simon.
He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Interesting. So wait. Okay. Hold on. My box from my package is kind of in the way right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Simon is tone deaf, so couldn't play guitar, but she can. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
There you go. Confirmed. Alright, now she's actually gonna play to prove it.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay?
Okay.
Tuning. No. It's okay. How about a traditional ballad?
This is so weird.
To be right up your street.
This is a long clip, by the way. We might be here for a while. Don't DMCA me, please.
Two sisters came walking by the sea.
Dang, she's good.
Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful.
Okay, I think we get it. You can play and she can sing too. Let me skip ahead a bit.
Oh, there comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain.
What? Imagine if this song is relevant.
Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And then it gets really weird.
Yeah.
It's a good place to stop.
And then it gets really weird, huh? Elaborate. Okay, so where was that in the thing? Okay. Damn, she can sing and play guitar. Well. Okay, what did I want to... Weird. She says that word a lot, I feel like. Oh, never mind. I haven't seen... Okay, anyway, let's keep on going.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right. I don't believe you. Okay,
Well, fine. Considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. I mean, worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So...
Okay. I'm actually gonna search about that after, I think. Funeral and coroner, maybe. Or maybe even blood. Like, just really around this part, I think would be good to know more. Okay. So this is at the end.
It lasted about 6 months. I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird, in a way it hadn't been before.
Wait. Wait, my theory is almost right? Almost. She insisted that she didn't, though. But it's interesting that that was brought up as a thing, though. Like, as a potential talking point was, like, Simon sleeping with her twin sister instead of her. Whoa. Okay, wait a minute. Topic of Simon sleeping with Hannah gets brought up. Wait a minute, that's extremely, like, relevant. And I found the clip after this one too. Wait, can I play that again?
It lasted about 6 months.
6 months.
I tried to carry on, but everything was different. Hannah insisted I not pretend to be her around Simon, let alone sleep with him. We didn't share him like the others. The rules had changed. Me living in the attic had become weird, in a way it hadn't been before.
so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, both of them fell in love with... I don't know. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something just clicked in my head that doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it could make sense if you think about it a bit more, but remember how early on she was saying, like when she was saying she was Hannah, or at this point I don't know who, if this is really the same person every time or if it isn't, because if it isn't, then that's really messing me up. But if this is really the same person the whole time, let's just go under that assumption that it is always Eve, and in the first, you know, days before July hits, she's pretending she's Hannah. Let's just go with that line of thinking for now. In the early clips where she was pretending she was Hannah, she claimed that Eve was her friend, right? And that she was jealous of her, and she tried to drown her sister as Hannah. As Hannah, she pretended to do that. But now that she's Eve, if she is the same person and claiming that she's actually Eve and not Hannah, like, there's just so much to unpack there, right? Like, they're not just friends, they're literally sisters. Although they kind of were raised as friends because they got split up when they were born, but that's besides the point. But now they're saying, so like Hannah, the real Hannah was with Simon, I think is the understanding here, right? So now Eve here, maybe out of jealousy, because she couldn't be, like, if this is Eve, she couldn't be with Simon. But when was the clip where she saw him and saw him as a fairy tale prince character? Like, maybe this adds to that. Maybe she is jealous. Maybe she was jealous of Simon, that she cannot have this fairy tale prince as her own husband so that she can have a kid with this beautiful, majestic prince. So maybe she killed Simon out of jealousy of her sister slash friend. Right? And then this kind of is like a, you know, this adds to that, saying like, oh, Hannah really stressed, you shouldn't do this twin thing where you can like get away with this and you can sleep with them or whatever. So maybe I was right about the whole affair thing, kind of, in a way. But like, Hannah, dude, this is so weird. But I think I'm onto something with this. Okay, so hold on. Oh, I was gonna search up funeral stuff, but now I'm so interested in this aspect now. Okay, wait, where was that clip? The other thing I wish I could like go through the clips like quickly. Like, I want the clip where Simon, physical features. This is like really early on. Yeah, this there's more context with this now too. She can't, like, she's mad that she revealed who Eve is, or mentioned even Eve existing, because then they figured out that she's actually Eve or whatever. This is the turning point from June 30th to July 1st. That's when everything changed, from a missing case to a murder case. Well, the murder was found out before that, actually, but when they found that she's probably a likely suspect and not just a victim who's reporting it. Yeah, see, this clip is what I was talking about.
Well, my friend Eve.
My friend Eve.
She was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it.
Yeah, motive!
Really hate her sometimes.
Yeah, to the point of wanting to drown her, but then instead of drowning her, you killed her husband instead. Yeah, like this whole thing here. Yeah, just a minor murder feeling. Yeah. Oh yeah, what was this again?
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So
Wait.
they came and picked
Hold on a sec.
there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told
Oh, the taxi driver reported.
So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Okay, when was that in here? Okay, I want to search Portsmouth. That's the only mention of Portsmouth. Shit. Okay, funeral. Oh! New clip, new lore.
Yes, it was a cremation for the best.
Okay, so they actually had the
We both wore
funeral.
black and had veils, so it was easy. And after the funeral, everyone came back to the house. Hannah served up sandwiches, and I stayed out of sight.
Wait, so she snuck into the funeral? Whoa. Eve snuck into Simon's funeral because hard to see with black veil. That's crazy. Okay. Wait, I'm onto something. What clip connects these to? I really wish I could just click this. Like, what clip is this? Oh, you know what? Jealous. Ha ha ha.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date.
What?
We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went. Kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We
Okay.
had Carl in the hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back.
Carl on her hands?
After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
What the hell? Wee woo wee woo. Oh, okay, so you know what? That siren thing is probably like, hey, you just found a very important clip. That's probably what that means. Okay, confirmed. They did the whole twin thing. Whole twin dating same boyfriend thing. How dare they? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. So wait. But didn't they just say? Okay, no. The thing she said was that the rule was that no one can sleep. But it's so weird. So like, but who initiated the relationship? That's what you know what? Boyfriend.
I told her it was one of my boyfriends, someone I had met in the bar. think she was happy. But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon? They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
What? Wait, where was this in the timeline? Ooh, see, that's a lot later, 11:58. Wait.
No. I told her it was one of my boyfriends.
Told who?
Someone I had met in the bar. I think she was happy. But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon?
Oh.
They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
Yeah, I don't get this clip. Wait. It's all these like vague, like, I told her, why couldn't happen to her? So hold on.
I told her it was one of my boyfriends.
Like Hannah?
I met in the bar.
I told Hannah it was one of my boyfriends.
I think she was happy.
I think Hannah was happy.
But I could tell she was thinking, why couldn't it happen to her and Simon?
Yeah, okay.
They were the ones with the real life. Why not them?
I don't know. Yeah, there's like a lot of missing context in this one. Dated. Fuck. You know what? Fuck it. They're talking about sex. We're gonna have to. Oh god, there's so many clips of this. Okay, well, I mean they're new clips. We gotta go through them. We gotta get through them at some point.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life?
Oh god.
Isn't that private?
Yeah.
Are you married? How is your sex life?
Wait, where is this? Okay.
So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage.
10 years of marriage? Okay, so I mean that confirms them. They're not 17, okay, right? I'm still confused about that story too. Like that whole like whoring herself out at 17. Like what the fuck was that? 10 years of marriage. So Hannah and Simon? Okay.
No, you're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
Well, that was a lie. Was that even possible? Simon never noticed? Simon never noticed what exactly? Like never noticed? Oh, like never noticed that like it was two different people? Yeah, that, I mean, that's potentially normal depending on how similar they look. Okay, what do I even this is interesting. Lied that she didn't sleep with many guys.
No, I was 15. Carl was older.
Oh yeah, Carl. Who's this Carl guy? This is one of the boyfriends? This is the boyfriend you met at the...
I was really into him.
Oh?
Regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex.
Ha ha ha.
We did it in a church once.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid.
Well, literally.
So
Jesus
he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months.
Oh, 6 months
That's
again.
sad, yeah. Those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
Family. Had a 6-month teenage relationship with Carl. July 1st. Is this when she's still Hannah at this point? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna say she for now. Okay, Carl. Tell me more about this Carl guy. Okay, more lore. Ooh, there's even a Carl lore at the end. Yeah, we saw one. It's probably related to that.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl.
Oh.
He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
He was a bit of a shit. I almost want to search shit. Like, just search the swear words. Shit, fuck, everything you could think of.
Family.
Family.
So
This is after the other one we just saw.
And then there were other boys here and there. And then Simon.
Okay. Okay, so what's this? What's this preceding this one?
The difference is, she's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him.
Oh my god.
Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity.
Wait, hold on.
It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses.
Holy shit.
After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze.
Oh my god.
We used a hairbrush.
Oh my god.
After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
Holy shit. So this was all like planned. This wasn't even like a I got you moment. This was all planned by the two of twins. Oh my god. That's so crazy. And like everything, every aspect, they would take their weaknesses and take the strength of the other to cover for their weaknesses. So they were like the perfect girl, the perfect princess, but they're two people. Dude, this is so crazy. Okay. Oh my god, dude, that's so... okay. So with the first... Okay, this is interesting. So they did the same thing with Carl, but it was the roles reversed in that Hannah had a crush on Carl, but Eve had to play as the confident, not shy girl, and she ended up getting in the relationship with him. Which then was the it's like she's basically cucking herself through her own sister. Which, I mean, from shows I've seen recently, some people are into that kind of thing, whatever, but this doesn't seem like intentionally that way. It's like they just kind of had to because of the situation. It's not like a Law and Order SVU episode where the detectives, yeah. Oh my god. So this is what happened. Then the Simon thing happened, and it was the opposite, where she was into Simon, but then why did they have to do this switcheroo? Just because that they did it with Carl, so it's like, oh, it's only fair that I have to do this too, right? So I can get a piece of the action. But they like swore to not sleep for this specific guy, and then when she did, dun dun dun, things went south. Probably. He said, well, fuck it, I'm gonna kill him then. Okay. Where do I go from here? This was a huge clip. Okay, I'm gonna add it to the session. I'm not gonna do anything with it. watch it one more time? Just one more time. This is like this is a
Differences?
heavy clip here.
She's a better driver than me.
The driver thing.
Passed the test for us.
Yeah, that too. This is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, not only for the relationships, they literally, she took the test for a driver's license and then they shared the license. It's like, oh, I can't drive for shit, so you're gonna pass it for me, and then I'm gonna drive under your license, and they'll never know because I'm the same. I'm you. That is so crazy, and that's why Hannah. That's why Hannah crashed the car into the taxi out of the panic when she drove to Glasgow or whatever. But yeah, this whole the whole exist thing is crazy. It actually like makes a lot more sense now because they live their life as one person. But the thing is, Hannah obviously, like the other twin is a real person, obviously, and they are the real Hannah. But she lived her life as like a Hannah clone that can cover for that real Hannah's weaknesses. So whenever they see one of the two people, you don't know which one is the real Hannah unless you actually can tell, or like there's something that proves that it's the real Hannah. So there's no like, you can't pin something on someone who doesn't exist because she's like the ghost of Hannah. She's like a clone. She doesn't. This is crazy. This is actually so crazy. Okay. What do I search from here now? Rule. There was like she broke a rule for sleeping with him.
Just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things.
Oh, more lore on this.
And we were very careful. Whoever had been out that day would come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same page. We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation. It was exhaustive. We lived a second life through those rules. Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events.
What?
And agree rules to walk our way through them.
This is so like... This is so crazy. This whole thing is so crazy. I just don't... Oh my god, what the hell? At this point, I don't want to add tags anymore. There's just so much to process. Okay. Plan? Elaborate plan. Oh! just search random words.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, life's work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there.
Invented all these characters,
We
huh?
got paperwork from them all. Passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories.
Elaborate.
Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making them
Ew.
this noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
So specific. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm getting a lot of this last day. I'm missing I'm missing probably half of that last day, but we're getting there slowly. There's a big gap between the last lawyer one and like whatever this clip was here. I'm curious what what could be in those clips. Dollhouse. Okay, okay. Hold on.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back. Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, a dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
I think I'm like with you in that I think I'm starting to think that some of these clips is actually the real Hannah now. I can't tell you which one's which, but there's something I could definitely sense that there's potentially like a difference, maybe.
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Like like the first two ones here, I think these actually might be the real Hannah, maybe, because I don't know, she just feels more sophisticated and like she just feels different to me. But maybe it's just because of the whole shift in, yeah, shy, exactly. Whereas the other one was like her, right? Like her, when it's this one, when she's in the blue with the tattoo and the guitar, she's super outgoing and like, yeah, you don't have to be coy about it. And here she's like, oh, why are you talking about my sex life? Do you have a sex life? Like, like that one is like the actual real Hannah who's shy. The one here is actually Eve. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. I think that has to be what's going on there. Okay, oh wait, there's this clip.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised wallpaper, curtains.
Eric helped with the
And
move.
the attic we left as it was. Dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
Simon never went up there, but his dead body sure did. Okay, which clip was that in the thing? Okay. Wait, so hold on, let me...
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon.
Moved back in with Simon.
He decorated, modernised wallpaper.
Wait.
Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated with Simon.
Okay, yeah, so hold on. This provides more context to that whole situation. Hannah living with Eric for the time being to save up money, and then moved back in. Eric gave him a week. Okay. What do I search from here now? Oh, you know what? Let me search flu again. Shit. I want to know more about this, people dying in their sleep thing.
They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed. And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that it was just like, fuck.
Oh, that's why I was so confused about the whole baby situation, dude. Remember I said earlier, I was like, wait, but didn't she have a miscarriage? And then another later clip, like, she had a baby after that or whatever? Like, this is Hannah, who was married to Simon and was having a baby with them. Okay, so wait, no, this is wrong. I wrote this completely wrong. This is very wrong. Simon died in their sleep. More like killed. Also, what I write here, also Hannah had a miscarriage, so she was the pregnant one. Okay, let me write bed. Whoa, bed lore.
I sleep on the right side of the bed as you come in from the door. You can tell because I have 2 pillows and he just has 1.
Okay, this is very interesting. Hannah. This is so crazy. Okay. Hold on. Let's keep on going. 1 minute 24.
I parked up on the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road. Walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold. I looked quickly in the living room. Nothing.
Oh, this is how.
The bedroom, and he wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear.
Bedroom.
He wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric. Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, though I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you. Eleanor?
What the? Doug and Eleanor? Who's Doug and Eleanor? Am I like forgetting something here? That's something I have to look up for sure. Could be both of them were pregnant? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So now this is Eve. I'm
I
assuming.
parked up on the street. It was busy, so I parked down the end of the road.
Oh, what the?
I walked up to the house. I knocked on the door. No answer. I took my keys out of my bag and locked the door. The main lock was unlocked. I could tell because the key wouldn't turn when I tried to turn it to the left.
This is
I walked
crazy!
in. Simon's coat wasn't on the peg. I couldn't see his shoes on the shoe rack. I shouted out for him. I walked straight into the kitchen. He usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper. He wasn't there. I touched the kettle. It was cold.
This is
quickly into the living room. Nothing. I went upstairs to the bedroom. He wasn't there. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. Then I had a shower. Whilst I was in the shower, the phone rang. I think it was Eric, his boss. I didn't answer it. Then I came out and I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed and I fell asleep, but I didn't mean to. I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me. And then I remembered where I was and what had happened. That's when Eric called again. I spoke to him. Then I called Simon's parents. And then I decided to come and see you. Better now?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so... Okay, that confirms it now, but that's crazy. That clip is crazy. She recited her, like, account of the situation word for word until the Simon's parents thing, where she said Doug and Eleanor, and she said Simon's parents. That is nuts. That is, like, freaky behavior. Yeah, this is like the very, this 1,000,000% confirms it now. Holy shit. Eve, said the same thing word for word nearly. That is so... Okay, wait, so that one, and then which one was the other one? No. This one. First, Hannah's version of the... what do you even call this? The timeline, I guess, of discovering. Okay. Oh, there's 2 more entries for bed. You know what? Let's get more info on Doug and Eleanor, I guess. But I know who they are now, so this is not... I mean, I might still get some more info out of this, but...
I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and they're very worried. I feel sorry for them.
Okay.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady at the primary school. They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids. So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the 2 of us. There's always been pressure.
It's never just been the 2 of us. No, it's been the 3 of us, unfortunately. But you're right, it hasn't just been the 2 of us. Oh my god. That's a funny clip. Okay, interesting.
I hoover my dust every week.
I hoover.
Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said, if people ask, tell them you do it once a week. But every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day. You know, ran an ordered house. You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front. She has secret stashes of cigarettes. Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw her. She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's Digest books. Cigarettes inside.
Whoa.
And she still has them. I mean, last time I was there, I looked in a vase. There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
Dude, the irony in all these clips is killing me, dude. Like, all those years of marriage, and she has a secret like that. Look who's talking. 10 years of marriage and your secret is you're freaking swapping with your twin. Jesus Christ, dude, this is so crazy. Okay, and then what's this last one? There's another one after this one again?
1984. It was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents
Yeah,
died
miscarriage.
in the summer.
Oh, shit.
It was a hot summer, a heat wave. So when they discovered the bodies, it was just awful.
Oh, wait, maybe I was right about
Because of the
the...
circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police.
Oh, fuck, I was right about that
There was
earlier.
an entomologist.
Whoops.
I had to look that up. It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so when I said... Okay, so no, it really was the parents who died then. And that was... that was her parents, not Simon's parents, her parents. Oh. I guess. Or I should probably stop saying her to be more clear. Hannah's parents. Okay, but now where was that other one now? Shit, I should have... Yeah, I messed that up earlier. Let me just write flu again. Okay. Okay, Eleanor, maybe? Will get me to that other clip? Ah, hell yeah. There we go.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day. Not that there's anything much to say. It's more just...
Okay, I was I was curious about this this clip because like this day, I mean, because I found another clip of her here on July 1st and she has this blue shirt on. But then in the later clips when she has the guitar and all that, it's the same day she has the blue shirt. And what's interesting about that is because she had to get rid of her dress shirt on top of her, she had to reveal that she had a tattoo here because she had a t-shirt under to like make it clear that this is now not Hannah anymore, it's Eve. So she had to like, this makes so much sense for why this was the day where things turned around, because she had to like make up a story for like how she got this tattoo and all this stuff, and they got onto her very quickly after that. Okay. Hey, Lamau, coffee spill, dude. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, because the thing is, I don't want... I actually want to keep coffee as a search thing. Holy moly, so much coffee results. How many? Oh, exactly 5. Okay.
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Okay, so that's Eve. It's like so obvious now who's who. It's so crazy. Wow. Okay, wait, what's this clip? Just to...
Yes. I got to Glasgow.
Oh. Bought a coffee and a pastry. Okay, no. I was curious if we were gonna have a clip of actual Hannah and saying that she likes a different kind of coffee by accident or something.
About 8 years back. It was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
Jesus. Okay,
No. I've had enough coffee for today, thanks. Glass of water.
yeah, you don't want to spill coffee on yourself again. Understandable. Oh, July 2nd. Have we gotten a July 2nd clip before?
Coffee, I guess. Milk and sugar.
There's the coffee difference. Coffee inconsistency. Okay. Wait. So what was the other one? This one?
Black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Okay. All right. What are we at now? Okay, we're closing in on this, man. How much more do I have to find? I'm already past the 2.5 hour mark, so kind of want to wrap this up soon. Did they talk about the spill at all? No. That's me who tagged the spill. Tattoo. Okay. Oh, an early one talking about tattoo.
Tattoos.
He doesn't have any tattoos.
There's a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago.
Oh.
He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off for the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Bad vision, huh? No wonder he couldn't tell you two apart.
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's this last one about the tattoo?
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance.
Oh?
Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously, I knew who he was. But
Oh.
he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, like that would impress me.
Oh, holy shit.
I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
It actually didn't click to me just now that Eve is also a palindrome. That's crazy. Simon found out the truth. Yeah, so this is Simon they're talking about here? I'm assuming. Initially I thought it was Carl, but then she talked about the likeness. It's like, okay, now it's probably Simon. So wait, does this mean that they weren't originally... But didn't they say... Weren't they... Like, didn't they already come in with the intent that they want to swap people so that they can get together with Simon or whatever? I thought that's how that started, but maybe that was an after the fact thing. But this sounds like Simon found Eve before they ever had the idea of sharing Simon, I guess. But okay, this is like Simon finding Eve in a bar when she was singing. Oh, what if this was like literally the day he went missing? Right? So like Friday, it was like the Friday night or the Friday they had an argument. Simon walked out the door, left, never came back. He left and she said that there was a witness that saw that he was at the Rock. He went to the Rock, his local bar, and that's where he found Eve singing at the bar. And he's like, whoa, you're just like her, but you can sing. I don't know, this is so like, what the fuck? Okay. Wait, so what clip was that in the timeline? Okay, I want more. I do want more after this one. I feel like if I could piece this ending here, that's probably all I need to like win the game, to like beat the game. I need to like get this last day like filled in probably, or at least the most important parts that do the wee woo siren. So should I search rock again? Ah.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went.
Like your twin sister?
So many things could have gone wrong. No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone Simon knew from the Rock.
Wait, repeat?
No one has been in the last few weeks.
No one has been in the last few...
We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone Simon knew from the Rock.
Okay. I don't know where to go from here. Oh, only one thing with cheat on it?
Mum and Dad never knew what was going on. Got so good at it.
Oh no.
And so in sync that would use each other to cheat. If one of us had a hangover, the other one would go to school.
Jeez.
Whoever was best at a subject would sit
Even
the
school.
exam. There were lots of differences between us. Some things one is better than the other at.
How is that not a wee woo wee woo? Okay, where is that? Okay. This is just her further talking about the whole double life thing. Double. Ah, that's an old one though.
Conference. Something to do with double glazing. In Oxford?
Double glazing? What? Okay. Reveal. I don't know. I'm starting to run out of ideas here. There's so much red at the end here. What is happening at the end? Found out? Like found? Oh man. Got a couple founds early on.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
Bruise.
I don't know if there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen. I found the body.
Okay, wait, bruise? Bruise is an interesting one. I'm gonna search that after.
No. Well, yes. You found out on my birthday. I told him I was pregnant.
This is weird. This is another weird thing. Look at the difference between, like, why? Yeah, I remember how I was like, why is her hair tied up here, but not tied up here? So did Hannah really? They switched. They literally switched on the same day. Like they did the same thing they did with Simon at the movie, or Carl, or whoever it was. They did the same thing, but at the fucking interrogation as well. Like she must have at some point panicked, and she's like, "Oh, I can't. There's something I can't deal with this specific thing. Hannah, real Hannah, you're gonna have to come in and handle the rest." And that's where she came in. That's so fucking crazy. Okay, bruise. That I definitely need to search that. Oh my god, a lot of bruise clips. Okay.
Bruise. Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, it hurt like hell.
Yeah, that's Hannah. Back to Eve.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too.
Yeah.
A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match.
Oh!
Once, I was with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. But she snapped a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day, went on after diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Jesus Christ, where was this in the timeline? Too early. I need later. Oh, 11:59. Here we go.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry. The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise.
Oh!
I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off.
Oh!
Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Okay. Bruise lore. The sisters fought. And she had the wig, but here they're saying wig for performing, as if it was for her singing at the bar or whatever. Okay, this is huge. We finally found one in the middle of these two clips. I need more context for this. How do I whittle this down? Fight? Fuck. What about, is there more lore on the drowning thing that she was talking about earlier? No. Argue. Oh.
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both passive-aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
Okay. Argument? Oh, holy shit. Argument clips up the wazoo.
I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said.
Helen?
He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Wait, Helen lore. Who the hell is Helen? I'm writing that down in my handy dandy notebook. Okay. He likes blondes. Is that why when he saw her performing it with the blonde wig, he's like, oh. Oh.
No, couple stuff. A stupid argument. Nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to. No. I mean, yes, we have arguments, but no, he never runs off. He always comes back. We make up. It's always that way.
Okay.
Yes. He left after the argument. It was about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, now we actually have like an accurate timeline of the events now. So like they argued at 8, and then he got to the rock, the bar, at 9, and that's when he saw the other one. Okay, Helen. Who's Helen? Oh, we've seen her before? Who? Who's Helen?
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock.
Oh, it's one of the first clips I
It's
saw.
run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Barmaid. Barmaid Helen. Wait, wait. Again? Again on this one?
It's the Rockington Arms. The Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan.
Peter and Susan. Peter. Damn it, Susan. Damn it. Barmaid? Fuck. Blonde. Did I search blonde already? Oh.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean, could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel
yeah.
doll with
Nice
long
cover
blonde
up.
hair. Could they have come from there?
Okay, look how many clips I found. I have to be over halfway done now. What am I missing here? I'm there. I just need I need the last piece. What's the last few pieces I need to like finish this? Okay, they fought, left a bruise, and then it's like, okay, I had it, I'm leaving. If I write like after, this is probably like a way too vague word. Okay, I don't know.
No. I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Sad.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
Okay.
I wasn't in the house all of Friday night. After the argument, after Simon left, I left too. I was upset and I wanted to get away. So I took the car.
So she's still acting as Hannah. This is Eve. She was already at the bar at this point, right? She was already at the Rock. But that's probably what Hannah did then. Hannah probably actually legitimately went to Glasgow after, I guess. Kill, I guess. Oh shit. Only one here,
What if
but
they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
wait, what is this in context to? Oh, I've seen the clip before this.
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who...
They were crazy. Wait, can I find this clip? I wish I could search. I just want to be able to click this and be like, give me this clip. I have the clip. 14/28/55 on July 1st. 14/28. Unless it's literally this one?
What did your wife do?
Yeah, it's probably this one.
She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
Yeah, there's a clip in between these two. Yeah, so like a 14/28/45-ish. Dude, it's gonna be so hard to find this, but... that one's after... Wait, which one's this again? Oh.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's...
And that's when they find out that they're not the same person. Okay, hold on. I gotta find this clip. I might not have saved it. Wait, 28... 21... Ah, this one. This one right here.
This other person doesn't exist. I don't know what the blonde wig is, but it could be anything. Have you looked at the cat flap?
Okay, yeah. So they're saying the blonde person is crazy. But that's her, though. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. Wait, cat flap? What if I search cats? Oh my god, holy cat lore, dude, okay.
No, they were shut. Most of the windows are really hard to open anyway. They're stifling in summer. They were painted over by my dad. Could have left a door open accidentally. Or there's a cat flap in the back door.
Oh. Oh. Wait, someone could sneak in through the cat flap.
My parents had a cat before they died called Domino. It was this little black thing with white dots.
Aw.
And we never did anything about the cat flap, but if you were thin, you could maybe squeeze through it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my god, that's actually such a relevant clip too. Remember how there was one clip where Eve said, I saw Hannah in the reflection, I saw her, she was getting bigger, or I was getting skinnier. Ah! So Eve is actually able to fit through the cat flap, where she can't. Or, wait, I said the other, Eve can fit through it, but Hannah can't.
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book. The knock code. Something prisoners of war would use.
What?
We'd tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dad thought we had mice.
Oh my god.
Bought a cat anyway.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What an important clip. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, remember there was a clip earlier. Where it was Hannah, I think specifically, and she was freaking out that she mentioned Eve, and she was pissed off, and she was like this on the table, and she was doing the code. That's what she was doing. She wasn't just nervous. She had a purpose. She swapped there too. Oh my god. Where was this in the thing? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta find.
We loved our cat, Domino.
Holy shit.
He had this little bell around his neck to stop him from killing birds in the garden. We used to write each other notes and put them in the bell, and we could send them to each other.
Oh my god.
Mum found some of the notes once, and She thought I was just writing to myself because our handwriting was identical.
Even the handwriting!
And we had our own words for things, so she didn't quite understand them anyway.
Jesus. Holy moly, dude. This is so wild. Okay, wait, knock. More about the knock code, please. That's it? That's all we get for the code? No shot, dude. Code? That's it? No, we need to know this knock code.
When we weren't together, we'd send secret messages by tapping out a code that we'd learned from a book.
Book.
The knock code.
The knock code.
Something prisoners of war would use. We'd tap them out on radiator pipes or the attic floor.
Yeah. I need to know this. Prisoner? Give me the code, man. Where's the code? Dude, this clock, is this actually my current time? It's not. Interesting. The knock code. I want more about this. This seems so important. Secret? There's gonna be a lot of clips with secret. Oh, and actually not that many. War? She mentioned it before? Did she? Oh yeah, she mentioned it with the midwife's husband died in the war. I remember that. I really don't know what to look for. Undercover? Hiding? Also, what did the midwife go do after even Hannah started to live as one person? That's a good point. What the fuck happened to them? I don't know. Florence? I feel like I've already searched Florence. Those are the only entries on Florence. I think I also searched midwife. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know what happened to her. Mystery. Caught. Oh!
After the kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house.
Oh!
To our parents' house.
Juicy.
To their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me.
Oh.
I almost burst out laughing.
Okay, where was that in the thing? That must be like late here too, right? Yeah. Okay. Dude, I need more of this ending now. There's still a pretty huge gap of like 6 clips at the end there. Made out or something, like, oh my god, dude, I just wrote the word made and I found, if I just search like basic words, I'm gonna find early clips.
It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror.
Mirror.
Glass. The kind of mirror a princess would have in a story.
Princess.
He made it specially for me.
Okay. Just gonna go through these really quickly.
Okay. I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. It turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Okay, what's this?
I thought it made me sound suspicious.
Sus.
It's not a normal thing to do, to drive to the other end of the country. I wanted to keep it simple. I know it was stupid not to tell you everything. Saying I spent the night in Glasgow when my husband went missing, I thought it would, distract you from what was important. It's different now. Now he's...
Now he's dead. What about like made out? Oh my god, more singing? No way.
Really? Okay. Here's the rest.
Oh, he asked for the rest of the song? Oh, come on. Maybe there is something important in here, though. Because, like, why would she stop? Like, oh, I don't want to say the rest because it's weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to just get the words. So hold on. I'm gonna just quickly read through this. Finger bones. Made fiddle pegs from her finger bones. Made a fiddle out of her breastbone. What the fuck?
Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Okay. Hold on. Breastbone. Okay. Just making sure. Bone. Skeleton. Where do I go from here? I'm running out of ideas. Is it time to whip out a guide? Is it that time? I mean, I reached 3 hours now. We're kind of getting into the wee hours of the night. At this point, I'm actually kind of running out of ideas. Let me see. Okay. Oh wow, this is okay. So I found a list of words that I should search for to find all the clips that I need. And what's funny is I've searched a lot of these words. Affair, after, always. I don't think I searched that. Oh man, okay.
He has a wallet, a huge, silly thing, leather.
Oh,
Real leather.
the wallet with the Visa in it.
He packs it full of stuff, business cards, receipts, lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets.
I think that's why he's got a bad back. He sets the discs. I haven't seen it, so he must have it on him. He always takes it out of his back pocket before when he comes in, if he's in the house.
Before.
We spent the wedding night in a hotel in Brighton. It would have been too much to do more. We were saving for the baby. It was wonderful to be in a hotel, away from home, just alone together.
Oh, this was the hotel story thing.
Then
Okay.
we always tried to get away for our holiday.
See.
His body didn't look real. And his throat.
Ugh.
It looked like his throat had been cut.
Oh God, dude, what? Okay.
And an didn't see his glasses. He has these thick glasses.
Oh, where'd the glasses go? Okay, well, there's a lot of leads we can go off from this.
It doesn't always work.
Okay, wait. That's relevant. Okay. Okay, there's a few things from that. Okay, throat. Start with that. Oh man, okay. More. I hate to go through the details of this, but
On his throat. How?
oh, she had no idea. This is 3 days later. Wait, where? Oh, I had the clip after this. Interesting. Oh, the mirror. Oh, that's the silver leaf thing. Oh, damn. Okay.
Like I said
Okay.
before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in,
It's 3.
saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut.
By
There was a
you.
lot of blood. Yeah, he was dead.
Dang, the worst part is I now that you mentioned blood, that was like another thing I wanted to search, but I never did. I'll search that after this, I guess.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back.
Her story.
She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present, another mirror, just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her.
Oh.
So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
Wait. This is a freaking huge one. Wait. Whoa. Hold on.
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back.
Her story.
She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me.
Oh, wait a minute. So now it's like the opposite. No way, dude. This is so crazy. So, okay. So this is how it starts. Real Hannah gets with Simon, married for 10 years. Get into an argument. They go off. He goes off to the bar, sees her in the wig. They get together. Real Hannah finds out about this. And then she takes her blonde wig and pretends to be her, like revenge. Then now Hannah's pretending to be Eve in the blonde wig. And so, okay. Oh my god. Wait, so then maybe Hannah is actually the killer then. Holy shit. It's not Eve, it's a Hannah. Right? Because then, so she got to experience being with her husband, but as Eve instead of Hannah. And then when she got the same gift that he had given to real Hannah as her acting as Eve, she got furious, and that's when oh my god. That's it. That should just be game over. It's gotta be GG after that, right? No? That was... How am I not done the game now? Okay, the piano's playing. Oh! There it is! No, we're done. This is the thing I was looking for. This is apparently the thing I needed to beat the game. Chit chat. Wait, there's more though. Okay, but look, how's it going down there? You done? I don't know who SB is. Yes. Good, so you think you understand why your mother did what she did? Your mother? What? Oh. So the baby made it. Hannah, the real Hannah, the kid made it out alive, and now this is us reviewing the footage from years back. That's why we're looking at this after 2000. Cause I guess I grew up to be an investigator or something later to the fact, and that he wanted to know how his mother ended up in jail, I guess. Jeez. That is crazy. Holy sh... I wonder if I should go back and review more clips though. There's still a lot of clips I haven't seen yet. So I looked this up. If I say yes here, the game's over. It rolls the credits. So... Whoa. I'm gonna say no for like a little bit. I just want to see if I can find a bit more. That's understandable, Sarah. You can always come back again. Oh, it's a daughter. You can always come back again. I'll be outside. Log off and meet me over the road. Oh, log off. Okay, I see. Whoa. Okay, wait, hold on.
She was sat behind him. She had my wig on.
Yeah, I can't imagine a worse way to know one's own parented this way. Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
Another important clip. Wee woo wee woo. Okay, at least look, now I'm getting all these missing pieces. Wait, I'm curious if I search Sarah now. Oh.
I would have been a good mother. I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby. We were going to call her Sarah.
Oh my god.
Simon wanted to call her Ava after his nana, but I didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Oh my god, dude. No more palindromes. Palindrome is a cursed name. Ava. Oh my god. That is so crazy, dude. So yeah, so the miscarriage, that's the miscarriage, but then the actual baby after that came along, and that's actually ends up being Sarah. But how? I want to see, what else can I search for to get like the last two clips? I just want those last two, maybe. Died. Nope. There's a new clip there though.
Then my parents died. It was the worst year of my life. A miscarriage and then...
Yeah, that was awful. Fingerprint. Oh my god, one of the suggested things is fingerprint. Oh my god. Fingerprints!
Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before.
Mm.
I once put my hand on the oven. Fingerprints.
Dang, I can't believe you did it. After all this, it's you
When
did
I
it.
cleaned them, I changed the sheets too. With the fingerprints in all those places.
Oh.
Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
So sus. Okay, but now this is Eve.
Really? Go on then. Take the cup. Run your fingerprints. They'll match. Fucking didn't.
Wait, I wonder how that works. Could the twins have exact fingerprints? I wonder how that works exactly. Okay, I want to see, is there another... I want later ones. Guilty? Oh, there we go.
Yes.
They don't, okay, yeah.
I thought about telling Hannah. I felt guilty after the kiss.
Oh.
But then it began to feel like this was the way it should be. Sharing. Like we had before. He never mentioned her to me. There was the Simon with me and the Simon with her. It was almost like it was a different Simon. But
Jesus Christ. Hairs? The blonde hairs? No. Husband? There's a lot of clips there, but hurt? Dude. Infertile, why is that a search result? Oh man.
Hannah had a miscarriage. This was late in the pregnancy and it left her infertile.
Oh.
Felt like the universe had corrected its course. We were aligned again. But Hannah and Simon were still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glazers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Given a full-time position after he left school. And then
Wait, is Eve actually the mother of Sarah? Yeah, she just said that it left her infertile after the miscarriage. So this might actually be the actual Eve is actually the mother. Damn.
I think it was that time, the first time at the house, in his bed, that I got pregnant.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? This fucking magic sperm.
Jesus Christ.
And they say lightning doesn't strike twice. I didn't tell him. I was 3.
The cop sirens again.
I had pretty irregular periods anyway, but 3. I had always thought we were infertile. Both of us. I didn't tell him.
Jeez.
Waited. Hannah and I were meeting for our birthday and I told her because I thought she would be happy for us both. I think she was.
Oh, love? Just love? This guy says to search for loves. No. Husband. Dude, the piano is crazy. Hotel? That's older clips probably. Killed? I mean...
I don't see how it's hard. We've established I was in Glasgow when he was killed. You've spoken with the hospital.
Lasted? I'm just going through the whole list at this point. Many. Oh.
Can you imagine? I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. I slept with so many boys, men.
Oh, this whole story.
I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? I felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
Okay, so that explains that whole like story of her sleeping with everybody. Private, prove. Oh, what's this? Oh, lie detector test. Whoa.
I can take the stuff off now.
Holy shit.
Did I prove I'm innocent?
Oh my god, what? When did that come in? Detector. Holy crap. Okay, wait a minute.
Yes. I'll take a lie detector test.
Okay. What did they ask?
I've never taken a lie detector test before. Does it really work? My name.
Eve.
That was the only question I failed.
Oh?
Your lie detector works.
What, she tried to say Hannah? That's funny. Okay, I don't think there's really much else I can... Maybe the silver leaf thing? No, it's just the same thing. Sounds, speeding. No, strange. No. Suspect. No. There's a lot of new clips there, but... Why is one of the words try? Well, only 4 videos with try in it. Twins, I mean, that I think we've already established. Understand. Us. Wasn't. Weren't. I'm just going down the list at this point. How many more? I am missing just 2 clips there. Wait, there's just yes and just no. Apparently that's search. Oh my god, what the hell? Look at all this.
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of annoying that we don't get the actual, like,
Yes.
like what the question is. We don't get to hear what the
Yes.
interrogator says. Yes. Yes. And then I guess it's just no, and there's just 4 clips of her saying no.
No. No.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
What if I search like a quote and I put Hannah? Oh man, Eve. Rip. Okay. So they probably just asked her if is your name Hannah, and then she said yes to one of them probably. Diane. Eve, money, unfaithful, devoted. Okay, well, GG. I don't know where these last 2 clips are. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, there's like cheat codes you can type in. What the hell? No way. Does this work now? I might have to get all the clips first. Admin. Random? No. I guess you have to get all the clips before you could use admin commands. But apparently you could do that. Their budget could only hire 1 actor, apparently. Oh, like for like the making of this game? Oh wait, no, I see what you're saying, because there's no interrogator voice or anything. So they could only... Yeah, okay, I get it. Wait, there's actually... So I'm not playing on the Steam version, but there's an achievement for... getting a draw with this game, apparently. That's so random. I see. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm just not gonna find this. Alright, I think I'm done with this then, I guess. So yeah. Oh. I'll have to log off now to get to her, I think. She said. Right? Oh, there we go. Credits! Oh, oops. There you go. Interesting. Very interesting story. That was crazy. Definitely lots of twists all over the place. Thank you for the GG, Raccoon Dog, Mini Seb. Yo, Kodran. Yo, what's up? Long time no see. Welcome in. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that was quite a game. Yeah, sick twists all over the place. It's interesting how the game plays out. Like, you have to like dig for the clips, and the clips just slowly give you more info, and you just keep on searching for other words to find more info. It's an interesting gameplay loop for sure. I do wish there was kind of a few like things that would make it a bit more friendly, like being able to click past clips you've seen in the timeline so you could know like what came before it easier. I think that would have been nice. But besides that, I mean, pretty interesting stuff for sure. Yeah, who wrote the video database system for the police station? It was so hard to use. Yeah, exactly. I think it was kind of like done intentionally because it's an old like system, so they didn't want to like make it too easy to use, I guess. But I think that would have been nice. Yeah, so apparently, so the other game that this developer made, or studio or whoever, they did work on another game just recently, like I think it was last year or something like that, called Immortality, and it's a very similar concept to this. I think it's about a movie star, like maybe like the disappearance of a movie star. So it's a kind of a similar story in that like you're going through old clips of this movie star and trying to figure out what happened to her, or something like that. So instead of going through people who are the suspects, we're going through the victim, I guess, instead. Yeah, that was a crazy twist too. The fact that we're... Oh wait, thanks for listening. Sarah, if you're stuck, you can always try admin random or the unlock command. Oh, maybe now I could do it.